Hey guys, it's Pineapple. I waited until 2:48 in the afternoon to make this video because I hadn't had my coffee today. And when I was trying to make this funny, I found that you could just hear how tired I was and not how funny I am. So we held off. I'm now in the middle of the afternoon drinking a coffee, which is probably a bad idea, but it's all right. The caffeine's coming in as hot as I am on this invasion in the capital city. I'm having a lot of fun invading players in this game, especially in the capital city, because of the use of the environment and enemies. And I got lucky, and these guys were trying to beat this sort of boss. It gave me a lot of trouble, so I'm going to think it's an elder boss. But I came in here, and I was able to isolate the one kid and pick him off pretty easily. And then I'm going to proceed to chase this guy around for quite a while. And so while that is happening, I want to address an issue I'm having with my videos right now, and that is people keep finding the dislike button. Just one of you. I think it's one of you. I have 2 dislikes on my channel. I don't understand that. How did you find my channel? Did you not come from my TikToks? I use the same jokes. Is that why you don't like them? Am I recycling the jokes? All right, now I feel better that I got that off my chest. So right now, as you're watching this, there's a level of effort that I'm going to be putting into these YouTube videos, and I met that threshold by clipping this invasion. During this invasion, I had a viewer on my Twitch channel ask me where to get the maiden's blood from, and so I showed them, and instead of editing this out, I just left it up so that you guys could also see, in case you were wondering. That would be really funny. You wanted to watch my video and you were looking for that maiden, and I helped you and I gave you a funny video. So one of my favorite parts about invasions is that you can't get me out of your world until I've died or you've died. And instead of this guy just going and unaliving himself, he continues to go back to resummon his friend. And I know he has to come this way at some point. And I am a father of a 3-year-old and a soon-to-be 2-year-old. I have the patience of the Pope. You will not outlast me, especially when I'm on stream and I have people entertaining me. So I turned into a tree, stood at the top of these stairs because that's where trees go, and I played the waiting game. And again, the level of effort it would take to clip this part out, just not doing it. So you're going to have to sit here and watch me become a tree and wait. While we wait, I'll discuss why I'm not using my Twitch chat in this. I started to listen to the voiceover and discovered that someone brought up the Catholic Church because a little bit of pineapple lore. I was born and raised Catholic, went to Catholic grade school and high school. Have since questioned that, but that's a tale for another day. Someone brought up diddling, and I had to explain to them that it wasn't the Pope that was doing the diddling, it was the priests. If the Pope did the diddling, that would be catastrophic to the entire multi-level marketing of the Catholic Church. So I don't think that's going to come out anytime soon. Although if that did happen, you would see the phrase Pope diddled children in at least 6 different languages as his official Twitter accounts tweeted it out. Might be interesting. I promise you at some point there is action in this video, which is why I clipped this. But I'm waiting for them to come back and face this boss. I'm trying to get the camera angle so I can see if they're there. And then I realized they just ran by me. They straight up came back over here, ran past the boss, through the grace, and down to the next area. And because I wasn't paying attention, I didn't know that. And my entire Twitch chat was having to tell me to quit being a tree and go find them. Now, I want you to take that bit of knowledge and understand that when I play video games and when I stream, I pretty much play the exact same way as I would on stream as I would off. So without my Twitch stream, I would be sitting here for at least another 10 or 15 minutes before I realized they were over there. And the first indication to me would be the sound from my Astro A50s that they're over there clanking around and fighting some other boss. I do have to say that this is some top tier arborist gameplay, though. I wish there were more items that you could turn into, though, when you became a mimic instead of the default 2 or 3 of them. I think there's a lot of potential here for either a prop hunt or other type of PvP here with all the props. But we only have like 2 or 3 right now. So this is me repositioning to go after these guys. And this is where it turns up, and I have a really fun time. And before I go into this, I need to disclose that the 5 invasions prior to this, I got dumped on because I was trying to use the Sword of Skill Gap, and it wasn't working. So I went and respec'd my character and put 90 strength in, 30 endurance, 20 vigor. I think that was it. But I wanted to get as much strength as I could so I could come one-shot people. You'll notice that these 2 players' names are Rainbow Farts and Jalapeno Poppers. So not only am I laughing at Rainbow Farts because that's just a classic name, I am also hungry now and requesting my wife give me jalapeno poppers, as she refuses because she's taking care of our youngest child and potty training the oldest one, and she's an angel. Now this is where the action begins. So I get these guys to fall down into a pit, and Rainbow Farts over here is going to learn about the equipment load in this game. He's currently running a heavy load, which is going to make him fat roll, and he's also going to find out that I have a lot more endurance than him and strength. So I use the Stomp a Skill Gap to chip away at his health, and I want to make sure I can isolate him. I get a really lucky poke there to get both of them down real low, and then swipe him to kill Rainbow Farts. And now it's just down to Jalapeno Popper and I. We're going to play Ring Around the Rosie for a little bit. I know I've told you guys about my past, being a pinball state champion in 2006, a hopscotch state champion in the Pee Wee Leagues here in Nebraska. I can't lie to you. I never played Ring Around the Rosie that much as a kid, mostly because of the dark meaning behind the nursery rhyme Ring Around the Rosie. My mom never let me get into that, so I was pretty new to this concept coming into this fight. I wasn't sure how many flasks Jalapeno Popper would have here, and the entire fight I'm really trying to get him into a corner so that as I use my Stomp of Skill Gap, I can get him in the cone, and it'll just hit him regardless of where he's at. But we end up running around a whole bunch. I get a couple pokes in on him. He doesn't get anything on me this entire fight, so I don't know what he's trying to do here, other than just run around in a circle and hope that I get bored and leave. That might happen. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of new to the ranked PvP stuff here, you know. Regardless, I stick to my plan of trying to isolate him into a corner, smack him with my sword and 90 strength, and stomp the ground. At this point, I believe he's healed 4 times, so I think that just shows how much better I am at this game, that he's hit me 1 time and I've hit him 4. Then I catch him lacking. He's trying to summon a sorcery of some sort, and I get him down to 1 shot again. And now it's just a game. I'm chasing him. He's just running. He has no other options. And he kind of turns to face his fate right there. I could have sworn that one registered. I was a little tilted online. You can see I get hit right there because I was just really tilted. But in the end, I end up getting him. Never even questioned it in my mind since the beginning of this fight where I came in hot on that boss fight. I get my items. I think I was exhausted here, so I didn't even get to emote. But for my YouTube at home, I will give you the Song of Victory. Oh. Anyways, thanks for making it to the end. Love you.